What's up, everybody? Good morning. Today is Tuesday, May 26th or 7th. May 20th. Sunday was the 24th. What's up, everybody? Today is Tuesday, May 26th. I haven't vlogged in a while. Took kind of Saturday, Sunday, Monday off of vlogging. Actually, even from most of work, just spent a lot of time with my family and Jamie. Went on the jet ski lot. It's around 6:45 in the morning right now, and we were about to record a whole bunch of reactions. Now, with Jamie, just made myself a smoothie. So I don't know if you know who he is. I talk about him a lot, but Gary Vee today is going live on TikTok for 12 straight hours as a fundraiser to help his All In challenge. I don't know if I've ever said this like out loud and like on the vlog or anything like that, but one of my goals in life was like, I don't know when I'd want to do it or how I go about it, but one of the things I'd love to do is I would love to go live for like 3 days straight. Like, I was even thinking 7 days, but I'm like, nah, it's probably too long. 3 days straight. Like, so what I mean by that is like, I would have people, like I would go straight live, like, you know, sleeping live, like, you know, eating breakfast live, like just 3 days straight live. And I think the benefit to that is, is the fact that, like, yeah, you get really good, like, people to watch you and stuff, and it'd be cool. But I think more so for the exposure with the media. I think the media would really expose, like, in the sense of, like, I think BuzzFeed would cover it, say, oh, blah, 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 or, you know, NBC, musician going live for three days. You know, I think it'd work better if you were famous, like, you know, somebody that was already famous saying, you know, John Mayer going live for 3 days straight, you know, NBC, ABC, BuzzFeed, all these different news outlets would cover it, and people would get John Mayer either back in their mind or discover him for the first time. I would love to do that one day at some point. I don't know when. About today, a lot to talk about. So first up, we're going to talk about TikTok. Changing up my advertising plan for that. So what I'm going to do, I usually do, I don't know if I've explained this, but I usually do a bracketed system. So the initial post is $5 I pay. Then when it hits a certain bracket of view count, then they get the next payment, and it goes all the way, like, I think it's like 10,000, initial post, 10 or 25,000, 50,000, 100,000 views, 200, 500, 1 million, and 2 million, and depending on how big they are, 3 million plus. And at the plus, it caps off at that payment though. But if, for example, it'd be like $5, then a $10, then a $25, then a $30, then like a $50, and then 100, and I think it was, the 2 million was capped around like somewhere between 150 and 215. But now what I'm gonna try something very different today, starting today. I want to reach out to influencers that have less than 10,000 followers, because it's relatively easy to, I mean, I say that with a grain of salt because I only have like 4,000, 3,700. But it's easier to get 10,000 on TikTok than it is on Instagram or anything like that. So that being said, most people like aren't monetizing at that age or at that stage. So what I want to do is I'm going to just send them a message without that bracket and say, just a flat message, say, hey, would you be interested in, or hey, could I pay you $5 to use my song in the TikTok? That's just that, boom, and I send the link in it. Where normally it's a bit more of a conversation where it's like, hey, I found you on TikTok, would you be interested, how much would you charge to use my song in a video? But this one is just gonna be flat, you know, are you for $5 would you be interested? Bam. And you know, if I budget $1,000, it's 200 videos that could be made. So it's a bit more of a faster, and I'm thinking that maybe go from the bottom up rather than go from the top down. Like, I was trying to go from the top down, so top down meaning, like, you know, get these big influencers to do the song, and then more people will like do the song because of that. But maybe I just go from the bottom and like just get a bunch of videos made for cheap, and then it kind of picks up like that. Who knows? Dude, did you just get bathed? Did you just get bathed? Are you a fresh, clean dog? You a fresh, clean dog? So I just filmed a whole bunch of guitar jams, like probably like 10 different songs, everything from, let's see, I was gonna record some Coldplay, but it's hard to record Coldplay because the older Coldplay, the piano was actually, or in general, like their actual tuning is like micro tuned up, so it's hard to actually match their tuning unless I retune my whole guitar. But I recorded the 1975, and who else? 21 Pilots, some other musicians too, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head. Then I filmed a couple more reactions, just did an It's You reaction by Zayn, had a ton of requests for that, so I finally got around to being able to do it. And yeah, about to go, I have a lot of students today, I think about, I have 4 in a row, and then one after, a little bit after, and then one more, but he was sick, so we're gonna reschedule for a different day. So Jamie just got home from her on-call, Got one more lesson for today. Got a lot done so far, actually. Edited a ton of reactions in those lessons, and even the guitar parts, man, we're cranking today. So additionally, in the spirit of live streaming, I want to talk to, I have this idea that I would love to also do. I'm thinking of, it's a newer idea. You know, I've done a couple of those videos where I do the, like live sing, like, what's the word, like the live recording, where I'm like recording myself live, or 10 minutes in the studio, or songwriting live, all that stuff. I'm thinking of doing something where it's like, I live stream on YouTube and just take that, and then I could have interact with you guys, live interaction, and then strip that and then chop it up. So I live stream for an hour maybe, and make 3 20-minute posts out of it. Who knows? I don't exactly know what I'm planning, but just that I'm gonna test it out. I realized I really slacked on videos today. I don't think I've posted my full amount, and I actually only have one scheduled for tomorrow, so I really gotta step in my game. I have one 8 a.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow I gotta schedule like a bunch of videos. My favorite thing to do, you know that. Instagram posts. Oh yeah! Bang, bang! Good boy, bang, bang. Platform that I had, which first of all, I'm super surprised with how many people are on it so far. And I just sent out a text like saying like, this is the lyric that I have, how would you finish this lyric? And I can't believe how many people responded. Like, I think I had 11 or 12 responses, 13, 14 responses, something like that. And it just blows my mind because like, I've been a musician for so long, and I've done so many things where like I put things out there and nobody responds. So like the fact that people are actually even interacting now, it blows my mind. It's so amazing. Thank you so much for all you guys that are.